Be careful. It's not safe here.
What?
I'm sorry.
I apologize.
Warum gehe ich eigentlich da raus, wenn wir hier rausgehen können? Überfressen? What? Wie mit 100 sind wir auch überfressen?
God bless.
Well, Vlach, I can see there's plenty of interest in the competition. When does the shooting start?
I'm getting too old for this, kidder. I can do without all the hubble shoe, you know. Them yummy yakkers today, they've got no sense. Fuck it.
Hold on. What happened?
They ran out of beer. So the guild cut the evening meeting short, and old Linhart went home early. He stumbled upon Tess and Anton, and our blockhead takes off running and hurts his arm.
What? He got hurt? And what about the competition? How will he wind up his crossbow?
Well, that's just the thing. So our kid of Bukovets will have to shoot with bugger all chance of winning.
He doesn't know how to shoot.
Nowhere near like Caspar, nor you.
But I'm not a yakker.
Who fucking cares? We'll vouch for you. Henry will give you half of the winnings on top if you gang there in Anton's place. All right. You'll get twice as much. You shoot better than all of us together anyways. So what you say?
Fine. I'll do it.
Ah, thanks, kidder. The tourney's about to start, so away, man. Time's wasting.
Wait a moment.
Take care.
Wie hieß der Trank? Und den haben wir gar nicht. Okay, aber wir speichern.
You read?
I'm back.
Grand.
Let's get to it.
Godspeed.
What kind of snipper-snapper are you, eh? You don't look like a yakker.
I came to compete. I'm shooting for the striped Tonys.
Aye, you're that new fella from Vlach. He already told me Anton is out. So, snipper-snapper, I hope you don't embarrass them. Good luck. Do you know the rules?
Better explain it all to me.
Naturally, as is your right. The miner's popinjay is shot with a light crossbow, and the aim is to shoot down more straw birds than your opponents do. Whoever hits the bird first gets the hit, so you have to be fast and accurate. Your opponents will be Jörg Preng of All Saints. You need to catch...
And what if I don't have...
Fortunately, our renowned workshop here...
I know everything I need.
That's right, everything...
Okay. Ich habe keine Pfeile. kann kein Menü aufrufen. Das war gerade buggy. Was soll das denn? Ladezeiten. Please be faster.
You shouldn't be walking around by your... I'm sorry.
Also kann ich mir jetzt nicht mal eine Armbrust leisten.
Yeah, read, kid.
I'm back.
God's...
What kind of snip?
Okay.
So,
Don't worry.
you need...
I know.
That's right. Get set. And go.
Ah!
Good shot. There's no way I'd let you anywhere near my chickens. Here's the coin you've won.
Thank you.
Great God in heaven. I'll be damned. Such luck.
What luck. Years of toil and sacrifice. That's how you shoot.
My hat's off to you, lad. You really gave them hell. They're still in shock that the striped Tony's won again.
It was nothing, really. A good laugh.
Look, kidder, I can't just leave it at that. Here's a few groschen from us.
Thanks, but that's not why I did it.
And I truly appreciate that, Henry, which is why you can have me gaffer's cap.
I can't accept that. You'll miss it.
Nay, just take it. It was my last match anyway. I'm getting too old for brawling.
Fine. Thanks, and Godspeed.
Blessings upon you, Henry. Godspeed.
Cool. Was soll ich jetzt mit dieser Mütze? Oh, hell no. Ich lass mein, Nee. Ich behalte hier schön meinen, Strohhut auf. Kommen wir denn da hin? So. $360, 550. Aber wir schießen mal mit der. Vielleicht geht das ja dann alles schneller mit Schießen. Okay, wir können ja noch mal hier versuchen, diese Quest hier anzunehmen. Vielleicht lässt sich das jetzt machen. Warum ist denn hier alles geschlossen? Oh? Ich bin falsch gebogen.
Ah, good day.
Deswegen.
One last beer, he says.
Vielleicht muss ich mir auch hinsetzen und dann kann ich mit ihm reden.
Well, this doesn't seem too bad. Greetings. Do you need something?
Nee. Ich google einfach mal. So, wie heißt er?
What was it I wanted?
Ey, Ratte, du bist im Weg.
Why is this all sticky? It's filthy again. Damn it. I'll be right with you.
Kleinen Augenblick.
Why the hell do they pour the beer on the table?
Whatever. There. It looks better already.
What kind of pig was sitting here?
And what can I get for you?
Here we are. Good.
You shouldn't be walking around by yourself. Awful things happen here.
Okay, ich muss damit starten. Geht erst, wenn ich Main Quest gemacht habe.
Greetings.
Would you like to go? Shall we?
Maybe.
I do.
That's that. Farewell. I'm just getting... Fucking... Pay you back. Don't be...
Apparently, the city council is organizing another collection for repairs to the fortifications.
C. Achso, das ist er hier.
Cool.
Thanks for the...
Yeah.
That's true. But what good are fortification? Excuse me.
Good day to you.
You still...
If I get some,
How about...
have you got? Good luck.
Oh, ich habe hier 30k an Kohle. An Groschen.
Fucking hell! That's right. Beachy.
Ja, ja. You're welcome. You're welcome.
Awful things happen here.
That's city tournament. What an occasion, eh? Will you go?
I reckon I'll have a look first. But maybe next.
You have
Are you sure?
upset here.
And I've learned quite a bit already.
That's good.
Jesus Christ.
What would you...
Wine.
Do you want to fight?
I could use a drink.
Would you like...
Me?
Here's some.
Oh, it's pretty damn...
Now do you feel
No, not yet.
another drink?
You're a fella I don't...
Well, do you want to?
Have you...
I did.
X.
God be with you.
Oh, jetzt hab ich...
Go fuck yourself.
For the cross!
One. You got a shitty... Fucking hell! Hurry up. I have to take a piss. Hurry up.
Komm aus der Ecke raus. What? Wozu bringt das Ausweichen, wenn man von hinten raufschlagen kann, aber er eine insta 180-Grad-Drehung macht?
Suck you were.
This...
I'm sorry.
Okay, dann würde ich sagen, da wir jetzt nichts weiter zu tun haben, sprechen wir mal jetzt mit Katharina. Hauptquest-Time!
You shouldn't be walking around by yourself. Awful things happen.
Mal, können wir das Zeug verkaufen? Haben wir das hier? Jo.
Pancakes. Like no other. Cabbage flatbread. Fresh cabbage.
Thank you, sir.
Flatbread.
And come again.
Be careful.
What's that? Stop feeding him! Leave.
Nicht?
These days, no one's ever really safe.
Such violence. Does
Ah,
anyone
hier
live
rein.
by the Bible these days?
Arms and not just the choice of their trade. These
It
days,
happens.
We need to
Just
rely
watch
on
where you go
ourselves.
next time.
The Lord's one protect us.
That sort of talk is dangerous. The tournament's supposed to be a celebration of the city, and all that fencing is just...
Man's opinion.
See him, but he threw me out.
And you're surprised?
But it was just a simple misunderstanding.
Bollocks, a misunderstanding. You made a fool of yourself, more like.
What am I supposed to...
Hey, my lovely. Zizka told me you found something out about Liechtenstein.
If only just Liechtenstein. I've only
Entschuldigung.
been here a couple of days, but I seem to know everything about this city and its sinful people. And about the Pope, the second Pope, Sigismund, Wenceslas, about the sickness of old men, the desires of young men, who I sometimes have to beat off with a stick. Simply everything. The tavern seems to be the fount of all knowledge.
Well, working in a tavern can't be easy for a woman like you.
What do you mean, a woman like me?
A beautiful woman. Does anyone harass you? Just say the word and I'll take care of it.
Ah, don't you worry, love. I can take care of myself.
But anyway, about Liechtenstein. Anything new?
Well, there might be something. One of the girls I talked to told me her sweetheart frequents some nasty alehouse. And one of the regulars there recently started buying drinks for the whole house. Which is suspicious, because this fella is practically a beggar. Goatskin, they call him. They asked him where he got the coin, and he boasted that he was spying for some rich lord.
All right. That sounds promising.
Of course, it doesn't have to be Liechtenstein, but there can't be that many rich men who pay spies. And we have to start somewhere.
That's true. And you've spoken to this goatskin fella?
Not yet. I was rather hoping you'd do it. That grubby alehouse is a bit too wild, even for me.
Oh, that's saying something. Well, trying to get sense out of drunken wretches is quite a skill of mine. Does this place have a name?
I'm not sure if it's a name, but the locals call it the Hole in the Wall.
Rattenloch. The hole in the wall.
Sounds like a nice place for a romantic evening, eh?
You'll find it in Hotprink. There's no other alehouse in that quarter.
So, goatskin in the hole in the wall. I reckon I'll remember that. I'll go and check it out.
Before you go, I wanted to ask. Nobody ever told me why we're actually looking for this Liechtenstein fella.
He might know where they're holding Capon.
I'm sure lots of people might know that.
But Liechtenstein's on our side. At least I hope he still is. You never know these days.
But who is he? And why is he in Kuttenberg?
He's a young noble from Jobst's council. His family have domains in Moravia and Lower Austria. He's here to gather information about the enemy for Jobst. And judging by how important it was for Istvan to find out where he is, he's a real thorn in their side. And they're out to get him.
So we're getting involved in noble men's schemes again. That means trouble.
I'll do my best not to get us mixed up in all that.
Sure you will. But it can't be helped. There's a war on, and we have to fight. Watch out for yourself, Henry. I have a bad feeling about that district.
You're not the only one.
Können wir noch mehr mit dir reden? Oh, wir dürfen aus dem Topf essen. Oh. That's it? Okay. Okay, wo sollen wir jetzt hin?
I'm sorry.
Du kannst mir noch was beibringen?
Good day. What?
I'd like to learn.
What is this about?
I'd like to. I'm looking for a fella called Goatskin.
I won't tell you anything, stranger. Something you want to know? Chenyak will...
Right.
Bloody Christ, what a day.
I'm looking for a fella called Goatskin. Do you know him?
Aye. But I reckon I ain't gonna tell you nothing.
Why not?
Because I don't know you, and you don't look like you fit in here.
Look, I completely understand you. Evil times, spies everywhere. Ah, you must have been stumped by this gear of mine. Thing is, I necked him from some student bloke in Colleen, innit? I ganged up with this slut
Innit?
called Kacharaba. She got her hooks in him when he'd had a skinful, and then I nicked all his gear and his glint. Poor bloke must have been mithered in the morning. Funny thing is, Kacharaba's as ugly as a pig's arse, so he didn't even get a decent shag out of it.
So you're in the trade. Should have said straight off. Our door's always open to the brethren. What was it you wanted to know?
I'm looking for Goatskin. I hear he used to come here.
Aye. Thing is, ain't nobody seen him here for a few days.
But he used to come here.
Aye. He was here day in, day out. Only this time some burly lads came here and duffed him up proper.
Oh.
Do you know the men who beat him up?
No. But there were some Jews among them.
What?
And that's pretty odd. Seeing as how they don't usually get mixed up in nothing.
Why did they give him such a beating? Did they say anything?
Well, Goatskin is a right knob end. Always asking for it, he is. But I reckon this time it was about his big gob. The last week he was coming, throwing glint around. And when we squeezed him about where he got the coin, he said he was spying for some lord.
And does this lord have a name?
He didn't say. We didn't swallow his yarn about spying anyway. We reckoned he made a score and just wanted to look like a big man.
What happened to Goatskin? Does anyone know where he is now?
No word. But I reckon he's holed up somewhere, licking his wounds. Seems he stuck his nose in a wasp's nest, and he won't be sticking it out again for a while. If you're going to look for him, try it at night. You don't stray far when he's on the job. Usually between Hradek and the horse market. He goes after drunks. So I'd try asking in the local drinking dens.
All right. What does he look like, though? He can't be the only fella who likes to relieve drunks of their purses.
God's truth. But you'll know Goatskin when you see him. They call him that on account of how he got kicked in the head by a goat as a
Ow.
nipper. He's got a dent in his forehead you could use for a game of marbles.
I'm sure you know the town better than me. What drinking dens are there on Goatskin's patch?
Between the horse market and Hradek, there's the Black Horse, a miner's tavern. Wayman the taverner used to be a miner. And then there's the Big Bathhouse. It belongs to some bloke called Adam. He tarted the place up big.
Any others?
None I know.
Why didn't you defend Goatskin?
He is and he ain't. I'm no saint, but that Goatskin stepped in some nasty shit and then walked it in our door and all. I ain't saying we don't look out for each other, but there's limits, innit?
Thanks.
In it.
I'll go and look for him.
I wish you luck then. He ain't the brightest, but he's got a real talent for saving his own skin. Once you're done with him, come by and see us. Seems after all you're a pretty handy bloke. We could use the likes of you.
If you've got some job for me, you can tell me straight up. So what kind of work do you have for me?
A job worthy of your skills. But first, just a little test to see that you're not as dim-witted as that arsehole Goatskin. What is Wycliffe's first thesis?
What?
Wycliffe's first thesis? What are you...
Not a good start. Second question. Which estate has the greatest reformatory potential?
The commoners.
Correct! The Reformation must start from the bottom and ignite like a flame in the hearts of all. So that in the end, the Holy Church
Völlig
itself will
geraten.
be set ablaze with
Ich habe keine Ahnung, auf was der
purifying
hinaus
fire.
will. Dass die Heilige Kirche selbst von reinigem Feuer geläutert wird?
After our talk about goatskin, I didn't think you'd know about these things.
You thought we were just paupers who couldn't count to 5, didn't you? But now let's see who's the pauper. Last question. Who is the rightful king of Bohemia?
Wenceslas. There's no doubt about it.
Indeed. All right. Maybe this will disappoint you a little, but it concerns Wenceslas's brother.
Okay.
It's he who will secure your place in our humble company.
Huh?